Welcome back to The Witness. It is finally time to check out what this is all about, but first, have patience a bit more because I saw a line. Apparently, I thought that I divided this forest into two sections, jungle and bamboo, but this middle part is a third section, and there are definitely lines here. I did notice this moss, since I never saw a circle. Didn't think much of it. I see a lot of circles. Okay, yeah, I was trying to line up that part. Oh, it isn't even. I saw this too. Okay. It's being finicky. I want to go left here. What? It's not just a feint because it doesn't nub it out properly. Is this circle just nothing? Is that a fake out? Now that we know what the lines of this area are... Oh, we can't go back to... No, there it is. We should be able to find them all. That's what I meant about treehouse tunnel. If we had found one line, we'd know what to look for. There are 3 more. Okay, we gotta find them all. We went up here? Maybe. I think we can see only from here. Doesn't look like it. I already saw another circle here somewhere. There. Don't you start with the birds again. No, that doesn't... Never not anyway. So if we can make this into a circle, it wouldn't mean anything. Have a brief look around though, see if we can find others. Bamboo. So, to be fair, we found like one of the circles like from here, right? No, it wasn't here at all. It's over there. Circles, 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 circles. That's the big one we did. These two both look very similar. Are they the same? Are there 2 circles and one after all? That's not enough. Oh. Still no nub over there though. Unless that counts as a nub. Or is it like here? This one might be a bit ruder. Because why would I refuse to be that this would be... I know it doesn't line up nicely. That's the nub of the long line we did. so weird. It's just so weird. There'll be a second circle that's just a fake out. Also a long line, but there's no nubbin at the end. I think we can't go to the other side of that wall. If we can find that. We should have to go through the bamboo forest to get there, though. Where the hell was that? Okay, anyway, where was that? I think we do have to go through the bamboo forest. But if we can't find anything there, we're gonna leave. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Just let me get down there. There's a lot of like free real estate in this area here, but there's just kind of nothing. It's really weird. No, I don't see anything here. Okay, well. We'll go back to the temple. It's a short way. It's time for real. Nothing can stop us now. The town can't distract me because I don't want to go there yet. That should be the last thing we do. After this. Okay, now. There was a big complex one that should be by the staircase, but where's the circle for it? Seems stupid. There's so many lines, but there's no nubs anywhere. That's a nub. How the hell do I see you? Is this one? No. God. I think there's more. There were a lot of... Yeah, there were a lot of things coming this way. That's a nub. I think that's a nub. That's a nub, okay. Anything else? Are you a nub? There might be a nub. Look how many there are! There's like a big conjugate one that's like here. pointing this way, but there's no circle here that would activate this. It was definitely like the stairs shape. It just leaves us with the question, what the fuck? Is this a circle? Let's go up to the pillar again. I probably would have seen that though, right? I was standing up there looking down at the stairs. Okay, it's not that obvious, but yes. That is what it is. I mean, the shape gave it away. Okay, no, that was the garden over there. So this is... This can't be... Oh, no. The like super square ones are them for sure. These ones, I'm not sure. Why would they stagger like this? These two are very, very similar. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. The next one, if we missed something outside the Sun Temple, you know? But I thought that the two was all there were. Okay, that's a simple one, yeah. Yes. Okay. When it goes downright down. You can use that as a hint. Like, downright down. Then what? Downright down. Right on right. Where am I? Downright down. Alright. Where would that go? Alright, then up again. It goes up again. Where will it go up again? Yeah, with this nook here, this looks almost like a nub, but it's not. It's that. Is it? That's a... What the fuck? How's that a nub? Oh, downright down, right down, up. Okay, that was that one. Okay. But the others aren't as angular, so I just don't think it's them. Let's go inside and see if there's some inside, because there have to be, right? It also looks like part of a circle, but I don't think there's anything there. Open the door. That helps. That has to be a line. I insist that's a line. These red lines... Oh, there's a circle. I can't really see anything in here. Okay, let's go inside. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I can't see this from inside. Maybe this looks weird. Maybe that opens up. I don't know, but that's something. These branches tell me that so what we did last time, outside there, looking through branches to find a solution, is the point here. Oh, what the fuck is this? Okay. Oh, now we have to open up. Okay, so the open side is the one that... something? The open side of this is what opens up, so I want this. Now what is this? It's clearly something. Oh shit, there's more. There's all the lines. Worse than I had thought. We can do this one. Oh my god, this piece of yellow matched up with a stain on the... Is that a gourd? But this one... It's gonna require us to close it, but then it has to open back up? That's right here too. Unless the hole in the shutter just happens to be where this line is. I mean, yes it is, we saw it. We have to find the actual puzzle here. None of these are turned on. There's something here? Yes. Where's the... Oh, there's a man grabbing for something. Should I order something? Well, maybe it's broken. Oh, that's just it. That didn't look much like a nub, but okay. That finishes off right here. Yeah, that's all of them. Okay, well. But anyway, back to step one. Where the fuck is the puzzle? None of these are turned on. I can already see it, but it's not turned on. Well, maybe we have to start here. It's something we can do. When we have to line them up, that's annoying. Especially so. Yeah, that was weird because we had two solutions. Why do we have two solutions here? We have multiple solutions. But it can't be this one, because this one doesn't even remotely line up. So, what the hell? I know the branch. I mean, this branch is broken here. This branch is broken here. So you want me to do this? Keep your puzzles intact. Oh. Oh, we can see it from outside and we have to mirror that. So this is easy then. So it's right, left, right, left. Let's go back to that. We can probably solve that. Now it's probably faster if we go this way, right? Thought I saw something. Thought I saw a line in the waterfall, but that was just the water falling. So what are you then? Where's your... You're supposed to have something here, right? You shouldn't... I have to look through something to see this. That's how this works. There's nothing here. What do you want me to look through? I can't even see it from most angles. It should give us a clue. But alas, it does jack shit. No, it's just light poking through. Is there something else we can see from up top that is the solution to that? So that's just the circle that we already have. It wouldn't be that we have to do this, right? All the way up, 2 over, hook around, all the way up to the last one. It's not the same size. Well, okay, that confirms that. Do we see it from the other side, remember the solution, and then come back here? It's not even much of a point, it's just a shortcut, but, you know... I want to do it. No, the pattern of the lattice is even. That is so weird. How can there be nothing? There has to be meaning. I'm not asking for much, I'm asking for meaning. The meaning of life. Is that so much to ask? Maybe. Okay. Oh, oh my god. I fucking see it. unexpected. Okay. Which brings us back to our original problem. Where's the oh, there it is. We did. Oh, it did come in. Okay, we did the right thing then. That's nice. Oh. It looked like nice and round. Like I was supposed to line up the puzzle. I mean, the leaves are in the way. I have to remember it again. 1 over 1, 2, 3, 4 up and around. No? Then there has to be. It's right there. Have to keep walking. That's correct. Okay, now we want the sun to come in from this side. That's another man with those same dragon feet that we saw before on the lady. Does it mean something? Who knows? There's a circle there. This pillar. Okay. This pillar is probably supposed to be like a clue that we shouldn't move there. There's an exit, top right. I see it. Yay. What do you mean that's wrong? Wrong one. Okay. Oh, there's a circle in the branch, and this shows me the solution, but I can't do it from here. So it's 2, 2, 1, 1, over and around. 2, 2, over and around. 2, 2, up, 1, 1. Oh. 2, 2, 1, 1, over and around. Anything else we can see here? Not really. It's just... Where is he? Can't see him anymore. There he is. I think that's anything. Anyway, puzzle. Okay. This one isn't complete. You don't want me to do that. I mean, this... It just has another nub here that perfectly lines up with this. If we go 2, 2, 1 up, 1 all the way down, and then 2. No, they don't want us to guess. We never have to guess. Do we look through something else? Is there something else we should be looking at? Okay, it's not this. Oh, wrong. We don't get it through here. Okay, see it. Nope, that's not right. This is not a mirror image of this. So that doesn't help us. I mean, anything in between here, this could be anything. There's like 3 endpoints. Only 1 entrance point, is it? 2, 1, 1, 3, all the way over. You don't want me to guess, I understand that, but you have to give me something to work with, so I don't have to guess. If I could duck, we would be having a different conversation. It's not a mirror image of this. We can't go up on the roof. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. I smear my nose against it. This is nothing. doubt different light will change anything, but you know, that's why we gotta try something. We've been stunned before, but this is the first time I just don't even know what to do. Like, why off from me? We can't see the... Can't see the puzzle through here. I mean, no. Yeah, absolutely not. There's absolutely no way. What about this? No, clearly not. Can't close the big door anymore. It's done. This is all so nothing. This is all such big nothing. This means nothing. These lines are perfect and it means nothing. Well, it looks neat, but that's nothing. We just don't have enough facts. We have 1, 2, 3 endpoints here. And this one has to come in from here. This is an endpoint that can connect to these up here in many, many different ways. Do I have to... Are all of them right? 2, 1, 1, 2, staircase up all the way down. 2, 1, 1, 2, staircase up all the way down. This is not much more than guessing. This. Okay, so there's a... So, staircase, it's like 1, 1, 1, 1, and then 2 down. Which could be rotated, of course. But 2 down, 1, 1, 1, 1. Doesn't really work, but okay. 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Unless it's 1, 1, no, that can't be 1, 1. Two, 1, 1, 1, 1. So it's 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1 all the way down. Why aren't you helping me? are you broken off? Any of these could be broken off, really. This is 1.5, because this is only half. It's like 2, 1, 1, 1. No, that doesn't work. I know you are the answer to this conundrum, but you don't work. Well, they should look more obviously broken off, but it doesn't. Fuck, how does this not help me? Two, three, one. Wish the puzzle was a different color. It just doesn't really work anywhere. Why does this not work properly? It sticks out like a sore thumb that has to be right. The problem is that this doesn't connect cleanly to here. He was supposed to come in from here. 2, 1, 1. 2, staircase down. How is this still not right? How can this still not be right? What does he want from me? We've had broken off pieces before, and it was more obvious. It was just more obvious. I refuse to believe this. This nub lines up, so does the nub. This is correct. We have to enter the piece that's on the floor. However the fuck you want me to do that. 2, 2, up and around, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. You know I can't just agree with that, right? With this part being here. I don't agree with this puzzle. I gotta be honest with you. That is not right. That is not right at all. See the symbol of it. It's just branches with leaves. That left me unhappy. Is that a circle? I can't even see the mountain. We're going right through this tree, huh? Oh, you did it. Didn't I call this? We now have a line, but the thundercloud's in the way. Why are the clouds so awful? That's the second cloud line we clearly found. But it's not working. Why are they doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? I can't believe I called that. But this thundercloud was suspicious from the very beginning. When did I call it out? Episode 2? Was it 1? I don't know where I'm going. Just looking at the clouds. Oh, I'm here? How the fuck did I get in here? What the fuck? What is it down here with this ocean circle now that I actually want it in here? What are you? This one doesn't even spark unlike the clouds. Man, I wandered way off course now. Damn. That was something else I wanted to look at actually. I was like here in the bushes. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I found it. I found it. It's nice to see that the water is playing along, unlike the clouds, which are stupid. Alright, while I'm here, I saw something. I was gonna do this when I came back here, when this was all done, but now I'm up here again. Where was it? There it is.
Up there, you go around every hour and a half, time after time after time. You wake up usually in the mornings, and just the way that the track of your orbits go, you wake up over the Mideast, over North Africa. As you eat breakfast, you look out the window as you're going past, and there's the Mediterranean area, and Greece, and Rome, and North Africa, and the Sinai, the whole area. And you realize that in one glance, that what you're seeing is what was the whole history of man for years, the cradle of civilization. And you go around down across North Africa and out over the Indian Ocean and look up at that great subcontinent of India, pointed down toward you as you go past it. And Ceylon off to the side, Burma, Southeast Asia, out over the Philippines, and up across that monstrous Pacific Ocean. Vast body of water. You've never realized how big that is before. And you finally come up across the coast of California and look for those friendly things. Los Angeles and Phoenix and on across El Paso. And there's Houston. There's home. And you look, and sure enough, there's the Astrodome. And you identify with that, you know? It's an attachment. And down across New Orleans, and then looking down to the south, and there's the whole peninsula of Florida laid out. And all the hundreds of hours you spent flying across that route, down in the atmosphere, all that is friendly again. And you go out across the Atlantic Ocean and back across Africa. And you do it again, and again, and again. And that identity, that you identify with Houston, and then you identify with Los Angeles, and Phoenix, and New Orleans, and everything. And the next thing you recognize in yourself is you're identifying with North Africa. You look forward to that. You anticipate it. And there it is. That whole process begins to shift of what it is you identify with. When you go around it in an hour and a half, you begin to recognize that your identity is with that whole thing. And that makes a change. You look down there, and you can't imagine how many borders and boundaries you crossed again and again and again. And you don't even see them. At that wake-up scene, the Mideast, you know there are hundreds of people killing each other over some imaginary line that you can't see. From where you see it, the thing is a whole, and it's so beautiful. And you wish you could take one from each side in hand and say, look at it from this perspective. Look at that. What's important? And so a little later on, your friend, again those same neighbors, another astronaut, the person next to you goes out to the moon. And now he looks back and sees the Earth not as something big where he can see the beautiful details, but he sees the Earth as a small thing out there. And now that contrast between that bright blue and white Christmas tree ornament and that black sky, that infinite universe, really comes through. The size of it, the significance of it, it becomes both things. It becomes so small and so fragile, and such a precious little spot in that universe that you can block it out with your thumb. And you realize that on that small spot, that little blue and white thing is everything that means anything to you. All of history and music and poetry and art and war and death and birth and love, tears, joy, games, all of it is on that little spot out there that you can cover with your thumb. And you realize that that perspective, that you've changed. That there's something new there. That relationship is no longer what it was. And then you look back on the time when you were outside on that EVA and those few moments that you had the time because the camera malfunctioned, that you had the time to think about what was happening. And you recall staring out there at the spectacle that went before your eyes. Because now, you're no longer inside something with a window looking out at a picture. But now you're out there, and what you've got around your head is a goldfish bowl, and there are no limits here. There are no frames. There are no boundaries. You're really out there, over it, floating, going 25,000 miles per hour, ripping through space, a vacuum, and there's not a sound. There's a silence, the depth of which you've never experienced before. And that silence contrasts so markedly with the scenery and the speed with which you know you're going. That contrast, the mix of those two things, really comes through. And you think about what you're experiencing and why. Do you deserve this? This fantastic experience? Have you earned this in some way? Are you separated out to be touched by God to have some special experience here that other men cannot have? You know the answer to that is no. There's nothing that you've done that deserves that earned that. It's not a special thing for you. You know very well at that moment, and it comes through to you so powerfully that you're the sensing element for man. You look down and see the surface of that globe that you've lived on all this time, and you know all those people down there. They are like you. They are you. And somehow you represent them when you are up there. A sensing element, that point out on the end, and that's a humbling feeling. It's a feeling that says you have a responsibility. It's not for yourself. The eye that doesn't see does not do justice to the body. That's why it's there. That's why you're out there. And somehow you recognize that you're a piece of this total life. You're out on that forefront and you have to bring that back somehow. And that becomes a rather special responsibility. It tells you something about your relationship with this thing we call life. And when you come back, there's a difference in that world now. There's a difference in that relationship between you and that planet, and you and all those other forms of life on that planet, because you've had that kind of experience. It's a difference, and it's so precious. And all through this, I've used the word you because it's not me. It's not Dave Scott. It's not Dick Gordon, Pete Conrad, John Glenn. It's you. It's us. It's we. It's life. It's had that experience. And it's not just my problem to integrate. It's not my challenge to integrate, my joy to integrate. It's yours. It's everybody's. Russell Schweikart, 1975.
Okay, so while I was going crazy over clouds, at some point I saw this and I was like, have we been here? So I went to investigate that, hoping she would stop talking by the time we get there, and she didn't. Because the answer was clearly no. We have not been here. We have not at all been here. What would await us here other than a locked door with a puzzle on the other side? Is that... I think we're too far away, but that could be where... Like, when we go up to the top, and I assume it goes down, maybe it will poop us back out here, but I don't know. Also, of course, this, but it's not here, but this gonna be at some point. Huh. Can we find that way in there? Is there a way in there? From here. So it's all the way back around again. This one I can only assume it's like from the mountaintop. Okay, I just threw the microphone across the room. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Still working, right? Yeah, it's still going. is it from here? It's like up there, right? Is it anywhere? Is it anywhere here? It's there. Oh, there's no clear path there. Oh god, the shrubbery. I'm gonna assume that connects to there. From up top, elevator down or something, they were inside the mountain. That makes sense. As much sense as a game with unline-upable clouds can make. Is there any reason to like look in here? See anything? Oh well, next time, going to the town. Finally. Now we're not taking tracks to the forest again. That's where we started. Looking for lines, I'm gonna look for more lines. Done with the lines there. Those were people for a second. I'll check out this pillar again. This pillar looks like fairly complete now, actually. Missing 2 lines in the forest, yes. Whatever the fuck this is. This was in there. This one should be so obvious. Oh fuck, am I going back in there? Am I really doing this? We'll go through there towards the town anyway. Let's at least have a brief look. But we're not going to spend much time in there. Right? Right? I mean, there's such a small area. What could possibly be? I mean, what else could possibly be in here? This is like the outside of the space in general. This was suspicious, but it's nothing. I don't see none. Why did you let me stand here? What can I see from here? That's not it, is it? Can't line up a rock on the floor here to make a circle like this one. Well, next time. I'm done. Next time, we're going to the city, to the town. And maybe, just maybe, we will find a cloud destruction device, because at this point, I want them to die. Until then.